Boo! It's me. Hi, yeah, you didn't expect me to just stop the music and jump out at you, did you? Ah. I gotta keep you on your toes. Gotta keep you on the edge. How we doing, chat? I did actually scare someone, that's good. Wait, where did the music go? The music went away. The music came here. It's gone. Because I'm here now. You don't need the music anymore. ToT, did you see the new Grand Tour presenters? Francis Bourgeois is among them. Um, I've not watched much of the Grand Tour, I'm gonna be honest. I watched like the first series and a half. I'll have to give them a rewatch. Still haven't got. We still haven't gotten the Thomas reboot trailer, and we're not probably less than a month from launch. It's Thomas the Tank Engine. I don't. Yeah. Hey ToT, how you doing today, man? I'm tired. I'm just done. But the ever churning machine of the algorithm demands I keep going, and so continue I must. Uh, are you gonna go see Coyote versus Acme? I plan on it. Because I was one of the people stirring up the pot about that film not coming out. So I feel like I've made my bed. I kind of got to lie in it now. Guess who was forced to make a Patreon? The fact that I've not made a Patreon is. It speaks volumes about me as a person. I think I. My financial ineptitude. It is what it is. How are you dealing with the heat today? Here in Spain, I'm sandwiched between two fans. The heat's not so great here. I mean, it's eased off a bit. Like the heat wave's been coming and going. I'm doing all right. That being said, with my door shut and windows shut, I am going to take my shirt off because I'm getting warm already, and I don't want to have a fan on while I stream because that just makes a whole bunch of background noise and that annoys people. What if Coyote versus Acme isn't good and our efforts to save it were in vain? I mean, if I remember correctly, test audiences really liked it. But then again, test audiences never know what the fuck they're talking about. So, we'll see. Like I said, I've made my bed. I've got to lie in it. I'm going to watch the movie. Anyway, we're not here to talk about heat waves. Well, we kind of are, because I like just nattering on pointlessly, but if we're going to natter on pointlessly, we might as well natter on pointlessly with some gameplay in the background. So what upgrades we got? I can upgrade capacity. I've got upgraded water tanks. I've got first class. I've got the gondola. I want to buy the caboose. And then I want to unlock whatever this is, which I think might be another carriage. It looks like another carriage. But I want to unlock the caboose. I'm not really that fussed about passenger capacity. Because what we're after today is we need to... I can't hear you. Turn up the stream volume. I've got my mic turned up. Am I just really quiet? Or am I... Yeah, no, I'm definitely coming through on the right mic. Anyway, so we're looking for these red circles. Yeah, that's the only red circle on the map. So we're looking for these red circles, and we're going to try and impress some shareholders. Because I think they give us more money. Just ignore all them. And we're just going to head straight to Pearbury. And on board, I've got the bear on board, the big fella. So I can just go at full speed and not worry about, like, shaking passengers too much. Okay, there's points coming up. I need to head right. Flip the switch. It's so nice as well, like, not having my engine, like, tilt violently to the side. You know what, I'll stop for water real quick. So I need to head to nowhere. Disobey every law sign. These all want to go to Aurora as well. So hold on. Nowhere is... Okay, I'll head down to nowhere. I'll go the long way round. Oh, actually, I need to spin on a turntable. There's no time limit on this. So I need to head to Snowball and Aurora. So I just need to head up there. So let's... Oh, this is gonna be bad. Just... Oh, no. Okay, wait. But then... They need to be there by 6 PM, so I do have time, actually. If I head the long way around to nowhere... I can spin on the turntable there... and arrive, and then I can head up to the snowy place and drop the passengers off there. It's a plan! Let's go. But I have to avoid travelling backwards, so basically, I gotta make sure all the points are set correctly. If not, we're just gonna go full forwards. I didn't think disobey every law sign was going to be a thing, though. I'm gonna have some, like, really peeved off passengers by the time I get to nowhere. I need to head... this way. Oh god, these passengers are gonna be so upset. Oh no. Oh no, I can't whistle. I can't whistle to warn the cattle I'm coming. Oh god. Get out of the way! Run! The train's out of control! Oh. Oh my god, they obeyed the warning. No one got hurt. Thank goodness. Alright, what's chat saying? I need to... straight, left. You're saying 440s are overrated? Nah. Nah, the classic American Wild West 440. I love them. They're dope. They're just a great vibe. American 440s are overrated. Nah. I respect your opinion, but also your opinion is wrong. They're iconic. What do you mean they're overrated? They're just over-spotlighted for me. Well then stop looking in the spotlight. Hold on, OBS is being weird. put tracks in a pond. Someone who likes aesthetics. Okay. And all we need to do is get to here. Let's slow down a bit. Because we want to turn on this turntable. And then brake. Can we... There we go. I wasn't on it enough, apparently. And now... we arrive at nowhere. Yay! Stockholders are happy. Now we need to start the sprint to here. So I think the best way to go would probably be back the way we came. Up through Blow Whistle, up the straight, and straight up there. Then we go to Snowball, we stop at Aurora, we pick up some folks at Aurora. But now we've got to make the passengers happy, because they're a little peeved at the moment. I can't imagine why. I wonder if... Okay, no one's on the line so far. We're all good. Oh, shoot! I didn't see that one. That one blended in with the track just a little bit. I didn't see him. It's a good thing. It's a good thing I spotted him. Oof. Alright, let's slow it down a bit. Let's just get a bit of speed because we've got places to be. And we'll slow it down a tad. Alright, that's boosted our ratings a bit. So when I first started playing these games, I didn't realize these were all places we'd end up going. But I appreciate that. It's a nice touch. Good job, devs. Good job. Let's take the shortcut through the Lily Woodlands if we can. No, we can't take the shortcut. We can only take the shortcut going the opposite direction. Never mind. Someday. We've got a long way to go. About 4 hours to get there. Well, all the passengers are cheering up a little bit though, which is good. Come on. Click. Are you going to get every skin? I don't think I will. I think I'll get every upgrade. And then that'll be my cue to put the game to bed and move on. I do enjoy playing this game. But I think, like, now we've done all these shareholder things, I think that's pretty much it for the long haul. Plus, it gives you, the viewers, a reason to play this game yourselves. Because I got this copy for free. The devs gave me this copy for free. And so I feel obliged to encourage you, the viewers, to go and play it. Because if you're enjoying me playing this, you'll probably just as much enjoy playing it yourselves. Will you return if the game gets a huge update? Probably. Remember, you can't back up. No, I can back up now because I completed the shareholder quest. I know what I'm about. So we're straight on to Snowball. That's not Snowball. This is Snowball. Nope, missed the water stop. I'll get water at the next station, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, next station's in Aurora as well, and there's the big town that I keep getting run over. Oh, whoops! I forgot to go slow. I've pissed off the passengers again. I just want to get them off my train at this point. Ooh, it's windy. What do you think of Derail Valley? I've played it on stream, in VR. I need to do another VR stream at some point, because that was entertaining. Anyone want to get aboard? Colby? You want to go all the way to Colby? I mean, in fairness, actually, Colby... Oh, jeez, yeah, Colby is a long way. I can drop someone off at Bloomwater on the way, though. I think I can pick up some ice. And just hope I need to drop that off somewhere hot as well. Like here in England. Oh, there's a slow sign, so I better slow up. I've slowed down. So quick to criticize. Yeah, at least these people here don't wander onto the tracks. That's something we can be thankful for. Okay, is there a shooting star crashed there? Nope. Moving on. Let you pass. And then we've got to go full speed to try and beat them before the other one arrives. Alright, you stop for a second and I sprint through. Made it without incident. Lovely. You love to see it. Lava. More railways should go through active volcanoes. They really should. You know, call me a man of radical ideas, someone who disavows the establishment, but I think more active train lines should run through volcanoes. I'm 50-50 on Crystal Caverns, though. So yes, I need to go straight ahead. Oh, we're running low on water. So I should probably begin slowing down. Top up. It takes longer than I thought it would. So I need to head to Bloomwater first, which is through here, and that's to the left. Also love just the immediate change from Pine Mountain to just Mesa. Why are there just barrels of dynamite on all these bridges? I'm genuinely curious. There's another train over there, but it's fine. Tumbleweeds. At least the tumbleweeds are using the level crossings, as they should. You see, these passengers are actually happy that I'm blowing the whistle and doing everything properly. Be honest with me, chat. If you were on a train and they weren't fully obeying all the rail signals and whatnot, but they're getting you to your destination quickly and on time and without error, would you really complain? I don't think I would. Ooh. Slow down. Got a bunch of fusspots on board. Can't be exceeding the speed limit now, can we? I complained about a bus that was doing the same thing. Well, a bus is different. Because you're on a public road and you've got to think about other cars and pedestrians and all that. You know, a bus can crash. But you take a turn too sharply, you know, it's game over. I'm on tracks here. Look at me, I'm going full tilt round this bend. Didn't skid, didn't slide, nothing. And then Colby's the one to the right here. It's milk they sell at Colby, right? I'm trying to remember what the cargo is for each station. And I've got to be cautious though, because there's... yeah, the switcher heads are never set properly. Brakes. Plenty of money. Oh, it's cheese. Oh, it's always cheese. I keep forgetting that it's cheese you get from this place. Alright, let's go on a cheese run. On delivery, $250. Up to Misty Creek. Whereabouts is Misty Creek again? Birchwood. Oh, all the way up there. Oh, we got a heck of a distance to cover. Looks like you already have the freight needed from this station. Cheese bandits! I see them off in the distance. You'll never get my curds! Right, we're just gonna have to floor it. Are the bandits mice? No, you see, mice have manners. I think these are rats. Are they directly above me? I can't see them. Oh no, they're over there. Ooh. Move out of the way! Move out of the way, cows! I got no time to stop for you. The cheese bandits are on the way. Okay, so then we're going to have to go across this bridge, then to Pearbury. Yeah, I think the best way to go, we're going to have to cut through the Lost Woods. But it's for 250 buckaroos. Ain't nothing stopping the Cheese Express. I really need. I'm just picturing it. You know that scene from Jurassic Park? You know, in the Jeep, they're driving away from the T-Rex, and there's the little thing in the mirror that says, "Objects in this mirror may be closer than they appear." It's just this little dog driving this train with all the cheese loaded in the back. He just looks at, like, he just sees, like, the reflection in, like, a random wing mirror that's just on the side of the train. And there's just the cheese bandits coming up. Oh dear. Okay, so if I remember correctly, oh god, if I want to go in a straight line, oh, how do I go in a straight line again? Because it's little diamonds, so I need to go. So I need to go left, right, left, left, right, if I remember correctly. Or right, left, right, left. Either way works. There's concern, actually. Do the cheese bandits... Do the cheese bandits know where I am in these woods? Also, I better not run into that Shay locomotive, because I know that tends to be around here. Oh, we're not that far from the station now. Oh, there they are! Those rat bastards, you never get my cheese! Here's the station. Yes! Ha ha! And the rats have been beaten. I mean, it's probably pretty late now. I don't think I could take any more passengers, so let's just ride on out into the sunset. Where am I going to end up if I go here? Let's go to the Alpine train shed. Because I want to do an ice delivery. I want to give that a go. I also want to buy the caboose as well. Also, I wonder if I'm going to unlock another skin. I think I probably am. Flip switch. Perfect. What kind of ice? Frozen water or diamonds? Oh geez, I don't know. I'm up in the mountains, surrounded by snow. I wonder what kind of ice I could be delivering. Quite clearly it's blood diamonds from my illegal diamond mine I have up in the mountain. Speaking of diamonds, though, oh! Shooting star! Can I get that shooting star in time? Give me the shooting star! I think he gives me like $200. Hurry up! Move! Move! It's right there, man! It's right there! No! Ah, damn it. Ah, well. I got Voyager and I got Texas. That'll do. Alright, first of all... Ooh. It's thunderstorming, apparently. So I got Voyager and I got Texas. So... Ooh, I like Texas. That's a nice one. Where's... Various... Voyager? Ooh! Now, I'm not keen on American locomotives in green livery. I don't know what it is. Just something about an American locomotive to me doesn't look good in a green livery. But I like this. It's the train from Wild Wild West. Ah. Okay. Right. So first... Let's get the caboose. Oh, now I've unlocked the... Expand your caboose. Provides space for one additional crew member. Okay, so that's the last upgrade is 5,000. So I've got all these upgrades. I think the only upgrades left is capacity. And this, which I'm fine with. Staff, I've got the big fella. Early bird will give me more time. I can emergency brake with no consequence. Fireman with big fella is probably good because then I can just floor it absolutely everywhere. Conductor will give me more money. 2 freight contracts available at every depot, get a reroll. Kick people off the train, allows you to place explosives on tracks. I still don't understand what pyrotechnist is supposed to allow me to do. I can put dynamite on the tracks. What does that do for me? Do I just blow up bridges? Alright, I think I'll just go with fireman. Just a good wombo combo I got there. You can blow up trains if they go over... Oh, okay, it's a way of eliminating other trains from being on the track, I see. Do you think aliens had steam locomotives in their history if they followed how we developed tech? I mean... Everything to do with technology development all depends on... There's so many factors. Oh, God. Oh, I'm in a blizzard. Jesus wept. I guess we'll head up to Aurora. Oh, my God. Guys, I've gone from a heat wave to the middle of a blizzard. I asked it to be cooler. I didn't think it would be this cold. But look at me, though. I'm going like the clappers. The speed. But yeah, no, like, the way technology develops and whatnot, it depends on so many factors. Like, China didn't have an industrial revolution because they didn't have glass. They all want to go to Pinecone, which is fine. Pass by pass by 5 different stations, whistle back at 3 different vehicles, pick up some cheese. I don't think I'll do this one. Oh, hold on. This one wants to go to Cattail. Okay, so never mind. Yeah, let's go to Pinecone. But, like, China didn't have an industrial revolution for a long time because they didn't have glass. And that prevented them from, grinding lenses, which, gave people glasses. They couldn't do basic chemistry because glass is chemically neutral, so it doesn't react with anything, which is why it's so important for chemistry. Like, it held them behind quite a bit. It's not the entire reason why they didn't have an industrial revolution, but it was a massive contributing factor. So I whistled to them, which is good. So yeah, aliens having steam trains. Whoa! Slow down there. Ew. That is a near miss if there ever was one. Am I gonna have to keep feathering the brake because I've got the increased speed? Oh yeah, I've got to keep feathering the brake because I've got increased speed, so I'm just going to keep gradually catching up with this train ahead. I like the atmosphere, though. I just love the atmosphere of a blizzard. Maybe I'm just yearning because I've seen nothing but the sun for like the past 3 months. Like barely any rain at all. But hey, distance makes the heart grow fonder. Damn it! That wasn't even a big major collision, it was a bump. It was a bump. Oh, I gotta see. Oh well. So pass by some more stations. I need to pick up some cheese. So this person wants to go to Cattail. So if I want to go to Cattail, I need to stop at Colby. Hold on with that. I need to pass through more stations though, so I think we'll head through Chugwater. And we'll pick up some dynamite or something. We'll do that kind of delivery. Are you going to try and summon the ghost? There's a ghost? Oh, this isn't where I meant to go. What do you mean, the ghost? You can't just say, are you going to summon the ghost, and then not explain what the ghost is. There's a wrecked train at the bottom of a bridge. Oh, someone's pointed that out, yeah. You blow your whistle at the waterfall. I didn't realise that summoned a ghost, though. Like, someone's pointed out the waterfall. But they've not... I didn't know there was a ghost. top this up. Let's go. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Oh, I need to pick up cheese anyway. And that needs to go to Birchwood. Alright, dynamite and cheese. This is a contract I can do. So from here, I can head to Colby and pick up the cheese. Then I loop back round, go through Bloomwater, and come back and stop at Cattail. Then I go all the way up to Birchwood with the delivery. Sudden stops or crashes is what triggers it, so I just better not stop suddenly. It's not like that. It's not like that's what I've been doing all game. So from here, I want to go up. ToT, would you play the Create mod in Minecraft? I think you'll love it. I have played with it before. That's what I was going to bring up before I lost my train of thought, no pun intended. I reached a stage where I've made a mod pack. I'm ready to do like a Minecraft, happy to stream Minecraft at some point. I feel that's going to have to be something I stream on a Friday for a long time. Because I'll Minecraft, you know, it's a long game to play. But the thing is, I've made the mod pack, and then 1.21's come out, which is, you know, it's another update. And then, as soon as I was done with the mod pack, I was like, yes, I'm happy with this. Then Create Aeronautics came out. And so I was like, wait a minute. Create Aeronautics came out, and then I was like, oh, now I kind of want to do a series with this. Because I want to play... I want to build airships. And I want to... and there's like other railway add-ons for it as well. So I was like, oh, I kind of want to play Aeronautics now. And I've looked it up, and Aeronautics is in 1.21. I don't know if many of the mods I want to have installed are in 1.21 on NeoForge. Oh, you want to go to Colby? Really? So here I want to... You know what? I could swing by Colby again and then go to Birchwood. I think I'll do that. But yeah, I wanted to play Create Aeronautics. But now I sort of figure, well, I might as well just stick to the mod pack I've got. Because I know there's a bunch of like train add-ons for Aeronautics. I know there's a bunch of... like there's recently been like the roller coaster add-on as well. So I don't know. I'll reboot up the Create mod pack. I'll have a toy around with it. Get it in a state I'm happy to play it. And we'll go from there. I just kind of need... The only thing with playing the Create mod or any mod pack, for me at least, I need, like, actual objectives. Because I find, with modded Minecraft, I so easily fall into this lull of starting them and then... Uh-oh. How close are the cheese bandits? I can't see the cheese bandits. Which is a concern. Or have I just evaded them for long enough that they're not coming after me anymore? Oh, I think I've evaded them. So we'll head straight on through Pearbury. So I think I need rigid objectives if I'm going to play the Create mod. Because I would like a go at building a railway in Create mod. I'd love to have a go at like getting it all automated and like designing my own trains and getting a system going. It's just without an objective, it's hard for me to stay invested. And I don't want to keep playing a game like that if I'm not fully invested in it, you know what I mean? Because you start at Minecraft and you give yourself an objective. It could be build a castle. The go-to one for me whenever I boot up a mod pack or make a mod pack is go to space. And I remember, actually, it was a while ago, it was like 1.12, so this is when I was starting uni, or it was about the time I was in uni. Oh, shoot. I've messed up a turning. Let me head back. There we go. But yeah, my objective is always try to go to space. Because that's a definitive objective, and I remember this one time I actually got a really good playthrough of advanced rocketry going, and I built this really cool space station. I'll have to see if I can find pictures of it. And what I did is I just found a floating island, I took a chunk out of it, I copied and pasted it into space, and then I turned that into my space station, and I had like a mining laser on it. It was great. It was great. Spin. So, you know, build a railway is kind of... It's kind of a vague it's quite vague in terms of like career progression in Minecraft. Because it's like I build some tracks going from A to B. Is that it? Right, so I've dropped this off. Now I need to head to Cattail. You'll want to go to Bumblebee. Now, Bumblebee isn't far away. I can probably make a stop at Bumblebee before I head to Cattail. Yeah, the amount of times I've started like a create game, and you know, I've built a nice house, I've got like some good progress going, and then I just sort of stop or peter out because I don't have like a definitive end goal in mind. Hold on, I'm just getting a drink. Ah. So I went right, so it's right, left, right, left. I like having something to constantly strive for, so I think I'll have to I'll figure out with you as well, chat. Because we're going to need to cover some basic objectives. My thinking is try and build like a big town, like a big industrial town. And there's going to be different aspects to it. So the idea is the town is like the hub where all the resources need to end up. I could build a great big farm somewhere. That'll be where we get all of like the different crops and whatnot to make all the different food items. And we could have a train go to those farms and pick up a bunch of stuff. And then they bring them to the town. Or there's like a big factory district just outside of the town or whatever. There's going to have to be like a mine. Because I know there's things in the create mod where it's like... that's another thing as well with the create mod I find. Is it doesn't... This is going to be weird to say out loud. But it encourages coming up with compact machines. Like, it's not quite designed with railroading in mind. Like how people will design an iron farm, for example. Oh, jeez. I don't know if I can get all the way to Cattail from here in time. So I need to go... Right. Like, people will build an iron farm. I mean, you know, it's a cobblestone generator that, you know, makes cobblestone, which grinds that into gravel, which you wash that, and you get flint and iron nuggets out of it. And so it's like, well, it's kind of inefficient to make a great big cobblestone generator and then take all the cobblestone from that and move that, load that onto a train, move that over to some place where that's grinded into gravel, then take that gravel somewhere where that's grinded into, you know, it's washed into iron. You get the point. Create very much encourages like a factory sort of setup. Meanwhile, you compare that to a lot of sort of railroading games, and the idea is, you know, shit. Looks like we're going the long way around to Cattail. But, you know, with railroads online, like, you start with the wood, then you take the wood to the sawmill, which gives you beams and planks, and you take those to the iron mine, which gives you raw iron, and you deliver cordwood and raw iron to the smeltery, which gives you, you know, the raw iron and rails, and you take the raw iron to the ironworks, and you take the rails and the beams to the coal mine, which gives you coal, and you take the coal and the raw iron and the planks to the... You see how there's like... It becomes like a net, it becomes like a big web. And the thing connecting them is the railway. In Minecraft with the Create mod, you can just stick all of that in one building. So in my head, it becomes this sort of problem of, okay, I could spend all this time, you know, building this railway and doing this and that and whatever, but, like, I could just stick it all in one building. Come on, we can get to the station in time. Come on. That's probably the reason why I've been so hesitant to start a Create playthrough. Yes, there we go. Found a shareholder. We're all good. Oh, we're out of water. That will be fine. Away! I only made $815 today? Feel like it should be more. I did 14 passengers. Well, I suppose I've got... We need to figure out how to maximize profits, is what we need. I don't think the shareholder things pay enough to justify doing them. We'll see what this one is. And they give us these tokens, but I'll see what I can do with these tokens. Colby and Cattail. Let's see. Obey 3 law signs, ride the train for 5 miles. Well, that's easy. This one's easy. You know what? Let's... Don't open your map. Oh. What do you mean? Fine, get off then. Where do you want to go? Destination nearest station. No, hold on. Let me turn around so I can drop these people off at Cattail. The first one I saw, I was like, oh, this will be easy. Don't open your map, and immediately fails it. Speed. Dead ahead for Cattail Station. And these all want to go to Colby, so I'm probably going to have to pick up some cheese. Chugwater, Bloomwater, Colby. Right, Colby will be next. I can stop by Bloomwater, go down to Chugwater. I'll pick up some cheese. I like doing cheese runs. On the subject of Create Minecraft, I'm drawing up a map for what I had in mind. That'd be helpful. I feel like if... Because the thing is, if I give myself the objective, then it's like, well... I know that guy. He doesn't care if I do it or not. But if someone else gives me the objective, suddenly it's like, oh shoot, I kinda have to do this now. That's why I've always enjoyed mod packs with like a definitive end goal in mind. Not like Greg Tech, where you've got to like create the super antimatter creative god tier Uber Diamond infinite generator box, which takes... If I remember Greg Tech, that takes... If you want to complete Greg Tech, it takes... Someone calculated it. It takes like 3 full years if you played it properly. It's something obscene like that. It takes like a full month. I'm not like that committed. How about simply building a railroad from Spawn to the Farlands? Well, I kind of like the idea... Hold on. Getting to the Farlands would be a fun objective, but one, it would take so long to get there. Deliver to Misty Creek. We'll be fine. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the Firelands. So it's like, I could just, you know, build an obscenely long railroad, but I like having... I've seen... What's the name of that one YouTuber? Well, not YouTuber, but that person... Is it Shipperton Studios they go by? The one that's built, like, this absolutely grand and glorious railway in the Create mod. I meant to reach out to them because they're doing world tours this weekend, and I regret not reaching out to them. But they've built, like, this incredible railway system. They've built this beautiful looking station. They've arranged it so that, like, trains couple and uncouple from the carriages. Like, they've created this absolutely beautiful railway system. And part of me wants to do something similar, where, yeah, I want to have, like, okay, here's the factory, it does this, that, and the other. But I'm also not, like, an amazing builder. Like, I'm good, but I'm not, like, Hermitcraft good, if you know what I mean. I'm not, like, Mr. Beardstone, does he go by? One of these Minecraft YouTubers? Whatever. I need to go to Chugwater next, so straight ahead, left, right. So it's like, I could just be as utilitarian as possible. But it'd also be nice to, like, create something. You know what I mean? Like, build a nice little town, and, you know, I could just build a... I'm not hallucinating, right? There was a train right there. There was a train right there. I'm not going mad, right? Someone clip that. Rewind the VOD. Do I still have the cheese bandits on me? I don't see them. Alright, blow whistle and pearberry. Let's pick up some dynamite while I'm here as well, actually. Or defend ourselves from the cheese bandits. My plan is for it to be survival as well, so it's not like... It's not like I can just open the create menu. Oh, looks like you don't need freight from this station. Dang it. Yeah, it's not like I can just build anything. I've got to get the resources first, which is, you know, half the fun of the game. Oh, there's the cheese bandits. Let's giddy on up. I thought I could pick up more cargo, but I guess if I've got cargo already. So where do I need to go? Blow whistle and pearberry, so I need to go up this way. And the cheese needs to go to Misty Creek, which that's... Oh god, that's all the way up there. I guess I'm just going to pick up more passengers. This'll go that way. Minecraft's also one of those games as well that's a kind of... It's kind of an unwind game for me. It's the sort of thing I put a movie or something on my second monitor and I just zone out and I just play it. Like, it's one of those games I'm half engaged with. So I don't know how I'd feel streaming it. Because when you're streaming, when you've got an audience to entertain, I feel like I'd feel more obliged to try and keep things interesting. I'd have to try and keep, like, attention. You know what I mean? Well, whenever I'm streaming, I feel like I need to not necessarily constantly talk, but I feel like I need to be keeping the engagement up. Oh, jeez. If I go to Pearbury first, pick up some folks from there, or I go to, you know, I'll drop off people at Pearbury. Oh, never mind. Decisions have been made. We're going to Blow Whistle. Yeah, I just feel like I'd have to have a constant level of engagement. Oh wait, no, I didn't mean to go this way. Shoot. Why did I switch to points? Oh, Chris Eden Green's here. Hey, Chris. You got more stamina than me for streaming. I've only live streamed once and I was pretty nerve-wrecked all the way through. I get that. I still am a bag of nerves sometimes when I start a live stream. Because it's like, you slip up and you say something. Like, you might make a joke that doesn't land, or you say something you don't quite mean, or, you know, something gets taken out of context. That's on the internet forever. And you gotta keep, like, the energy up, and especially when you're kind of introverted as well. And you don't know what to say. I can understand it's a lot. It's why I enjoy streaming with Mike a lot, because I've got someone to bounce off of. Ooh. Come on. Come on! Hurry in. There we go. Right, now we go to Pearbury. And then we have to turn around and go all the way up to the Wildwoods. I still miss River? Me too, man. Has Mike watched... what does it say? Has Mike watched all episodes of Steam Locos in Profile? I don't know if he has. I think he might be something he's interested in, but Mike's more... If you caught him on stream, Mike's very much movies and, like, architecture. That sort of things. You'd probably enjoy them, though. Still not watched your recent episode, though, Chris. Please don't crucify me for that. I was going to watch it while I have my tea tonight. Come on. What are you spinning around in circles for? There's no one here? No one wants to board my train? Fine. Let's reverse. He's just posting a grid of beachings in chat. Behave. Actually... Yeah... no, let's go through the Wildwood. That's probably a quicker way to go. Oh, steady on there! It's a good thing I noticed that train was coming. Good gravy. Which way are you going? Are you going left? Are you going... You going left? Which way are you going, buddy? Oh... Did the mice despawn? I think that means they've despawned. Alright, here we go. If you're still watching, by the way, Chris, I need to have a chat with you about advice on making merchandise, because I was chatting with some friends as well, and I've been thinking I should really start making merch. Just like a couple of shirts, maybe a mug or two. But I know it's like a whole process. You got to get distributors and all that sort of stuff. It's, from my understanding, it's kind of messy. You got to like file as a business and all that. I don't know if you have to do that, but I imagine it helps with tax reasons. So, also here's something I'm gonna pitch to chat right now. It's something I posted in my Discord server, which. Okay, I'm whistling. There's meant to be a ghost train, right? I whistled, I saw the train wreck, but there's no ghost train. Sad. Sold the cheese. Where do you want to go? Pearbury and... Well, you're not going to go to Birchwood anytime soon. I gotta turn all the way around? Really? Or do I just reverse? Or do I just reverse all the way to Birchwood? Actually, you know what? We'll go to Bumblebee and pick up some honey. Yeah, an idea I had for merch, which I feel would be quite fun. And this is something I'm going to have to talk to like a couple of people with. Maybe Chris as well, because you probably have a better idea. You'd have some good ideas for this. Is railway-based tarot cards. I don't know if there's a market for that. I don't know if that's something people would enjoy. It's just a thought, though. Train-based tarot cards. And like each card would have a locomotive or a railway event on it. Hold on. I need to go to Bumblebee, so I need to go... Yeah, I'm going the right way. Yeah, each card would have a specific locomotive or a specific event on it. So I'm thinking... The Fool, the first card, that would be something like the Penny Darren. Because, first of all, it's the first card. Penny Darren was arguably the first true steam locomotive. Let's go forwards because I can't reverse forever. Yeah, Penny Darren would be the Fool. One, because it's the first card, first steam locomotive, but also the Fool represents, not necessarily new beginnings, but it represents stepping into the unknown. It represents, like, sort of naivety. Why am I stopping here? I need the honey from here. What am I doing? It represents naivety. It represents ambition. It's a person walking forward to the future that has no idea what they're getting into and are both sort of gullible but are still ambitious. It's I'm not the most well versed in tarot cards, but you get the idea. Nowhere I can do that. Something like Death. I've posted this in the Discord. Death isn't dying, but death represents rebirth and sort of like moving on to something new. And so I figured Duke of Gloucester would be a perfect example of that, because that was an engine that was effectively reborn. Judgment. I was thinking that'd be a scrapyard, like just a depiction of Barry's scrapyard. The Tower. I'm thinking that would be either some kind of armored train, or that would be some kind of accident. Either Abbott's Ripton or Montparnasse. Death could still be Barry's scrapyard, I suppose. But I think it fits Judgment better. Do I go to Birchwood? How many people want to go to Birchwood? Oh, stuff it, I'll go to Birchwood. Or would Pearbury be better to go to, actually? Yeah, Pearbury's probably better, because I can go there, then I can go to nowhere. Oh! Well, I didn't see that coming. Oh well. Pearbury it is! I don't know, it's trying to find the meaning. I want to keep close to the meaning of the tarot cards. I don't want it to just be surface level. Because like a lot of tarot cards... That's something a lot of tarot cards get wrong. Like, they'll depict the Fool as a jester. Because, oh, a jester is a fool. That's not what the card means. Like I said, the Fool is about... kind of... I don't know if it's about new beginnings, but it's stepping into the unknown. It's a young man going out into the world, naive, gullible, but ready to take on and walk into danger. But that's, you know, par for the course. I've gone the wrong way to get to nowhere. Oh well, we weren't going to get there anyway. And so it's a mistake I don't want to make with the tarot cards. I just need. It's just figuring out. Ooh, Dayton. It's just figuring out what scenario or what locomotive would fit with what. Like Magician, I'm thinking that would be Chapelon, or one of his locomotives. Because, you know, Chapelon had he had a reputation for being a sorcerer when it came to steam locomotives and efficiency. But also the nature of the Magician being someone who's like a master of the four elements and uses that to their advantage. That ties in, you know, thematically with what the card represents. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not the most well-versed in tarot cards. And part of me... I don't want to just do all British engines. Because it would, you know, give some diversity. But I struggle to think of some examples outside of just British engines. Strength would probably be Big Bertha. What did we unlock? Sacramento. Dayton was what I think we just unlocked. Ooh. You don't get chocolate brown on a lot of locomotives anymore. And it's a shame because it's a nice colour. Like I said, I'm sort of caught up between the two, because if I keep it all British engines, then it's going to get hard to think of examples for other cards. But if it gets a lot easier and it has a lot more, I don't want to say marketability, but I like having that sort of mix of other railways from around the world as well, because, you know, you get a taste of everything. Also, Peter, I can see your comments. I'm just talking at the moment. Anyway. To nowhere. So that's train tarot cards. Ride the train for at least 5 hours. Whistle back to reach 1,000 feet in elevation. Okay. And this person wants to go to Pinecone, so I guess... let's go do a hay delivery then. The thing is, as well, the hard thing is, there's the main, with tarot cards, there are 22, there's 22 tarot cards in the Arcana deck, which is, you know, the Star, the Sun, the World, the Fool, Death, the Magician, Strength, etc., etc., Chariot, all that. But then there's also another, I think, 52 cards. Hey, this wants to go to Colby. What's the trick with hay? Blows away when travelling at top speed. Okay. I can make a trip to Colby on slow speed. This would be nice. But there's also... It's like a standard deck of cards. But instead of diamonds, clubs, hearts, I think it's wands, swords... Now, let me just look this up real quick. I'm looking at my phone while driving. Don't stand in the track or I'll run you over. Yeah, meaning of all the tarot cards. So there's the standard arcana, and then there's like a standard 52 card deck, which has wands, cups, swords, and pentacles, which, you know, pentagrams and whatever. And so it's like, do I commit to the full, like, 78 tarot cards? I could. But each tarot card has a unique meaning, and like I said, I kind of want the picture on the card to correlate with the card's meaning. It's difficult, but it's something I want to try and figure out. Crystal said, I wouldn't know too much about tarot cards. I'm working on my railway-based Cards Against Humanity cards. That is... Let's head to Chugwater, I guess. That is an interesting idea. Cards Against Humanity cards, but as trains. How offensive are we getting with these cards? Because that is a hard thing to strike the right balance of. Because Cards Against Humanity cards tend to be quite crass. They tend to be a little racy. Whoops. Nope. Yeah, screw it. We'll just reverse all the way there. I don't care. They tend to be a bit crass. They tend to be a bit sort of racy. So I want to know how, like, offensive are we talking for Cards Against Humanity cards when it comes to railways. It's a hard thing to balance between, like, niche railway in-jokes, but also funny enough for broad appeal. I don't envy the task you've given yourself, Chris, is what I'm trying to say. And if I can think of any funny ones, I'll be sure to include them. There's a lot of innuendos when you look at the mechanics of trains, i.e. blow down cocks, using air or vacuum and so on. I get it. go. I don't know how funny this one is. Oh, nowhere. That. You need to go to chug water. I'm going straight back to nowhere. Oh, might as well just, yeah, why not? I don't know how funny this is as a card, but just decimating whales for their precious, precious coal. Or for its precious, precious coal. I don't know if that's a good card or not. Feel free to tell me it's shit if it is. Oh, come on, I stopped at the station. Oh, I should have topped up on water, actually. That'll be fine. There's without question a joke to be made about climax engines. Gonna Heisler on your Shay until you climax. There's something there. I think another one might be as well, actually. The Great Western Way. Because it's just vague enough. It's just vague enough that it can go with a lot of different cards. Ooh, actually, I need to go to Colby, but I also... There we go. Now I just need to get up real high, and I'm good to go. So I'll head to... Which way is closer? So I'll head to Colby, and then I'll head to Chugwater to drop off the cheese. And then I'll pick up some dynamite. And we'll head up to Pinecone. Oh. Stay away, you cheese bandits! Oh, am I going the wrong way to get to... Ah, I should have taken... I've taken a wrong turn. I mean, if all else fails and you run out of ideas for... for your cards... If all else fails, just... just have one be sticking my dick in a British rail cheese and tomato sandwich. Just always reference the penis doing something or being put somewhere it's not supposed to. The beautifully phallic nature of a... The beautifully phallic nature of a bullet train. That's just a good card on its own. Right. I need to head to Chugwater now. I need to reach a certain height in elevation as well. So can I do that by going along this route? And then I'll end up here, and I don't want to end up there. I want to end up at Chugwater. Had a hell of a few conversations going on in this chat, haven't we? We've been talking about tarot cards, Cards Against Humanity cards. I'll give you an email. I'll reach out to you with merch and whatnot. Because I also want to design, maybe not me personally, but I want to have like a few shirt designs commissioned. So I'm going to have to talk to artists about that as well. Where are they going? Oh god, there's a train in Chugwater? Oh, don't tell me I'm going to have to wait. No, train's leaving Chugwater. Oh, I'm going to have to stop in this siding and let the train pass. The cheese bandits will catch up to me, and that is not something I want. Oh, there's gonna be a crash. They just clip through each other. Excuse me. What in the fresh hot Kentucky Fried fuck was that? Whatever. Here's your cheese. Oh, you wanna all go to Dust Bowl? Really? If anyone's got ideas for shirts and merch as well, I'd be more appreciative of that. Naturally, the easy idea is a picture of the Montparnasse derailment, and it just says "losing my train of thought." Drop you off for here. I need to head... I'll head through Chugwater, and I need to head up to Pinecone. 1,000 feet elevation. Probably mean going all the way up to Aurora, though. Oh, fuck off. You want to go to Dust Bowl? I've just been there! Another bit of merch I want to do as well, shirt-wise, is fairly straightforward. And it's just like someone spray painted a rainbow, I guess. Oh, calm yourselves. Or it's like, you know that thing where someone, like, you know that effect where someone's like swipes at something with a brush? Just a bunch of colours, all like slashed across the shirt, and then the train wheel just sprayed painted on top of that. Dang it, I meant to go through Chugwater. I keep going the wrong bloody way. But yeah, so it's hard to visualize. Actually, you know what? What am I talking about? I could just draw it right now on screen because I've got the screen doodle tool. Hold on, chat. We're taking some artistic liberties here. Let me... get the rainbow brush. Let me make this big. Let's make it a bit squiggly as well. I'll copy this picture. So you kind of get the idea, right? Hold on, let me... This is crude at best. But you kind of get the idea. Let me just tidy up the edges a little bit. So it'll be this. So it'll be something like this. I can't really point at it. Something like this. Imagine like the paint's kind of running. Like it's just been like slapped on. And then you have the wheel like spray painted on top of that. Because something I kind of want to avoid with merch is I don't want it to just be like just my channel logo slapped on the middle of someone's shirt. I don't want it to just be my channel. I want this to be like, oh, that's a nice shirt, I want to wear that. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of YouTube channels tend to have, like, the channel logo, or it tends to be, like, a niche in-joke on the channel. This, meanwhile, I'd wear this shirt. Yeah, another thing would be losing my train of thought, and it's a picture of the Montparnasse derailment, which is whatever. Another one might just be like the garter blue, just a garter blue shirt, and it just has like the track pattern going along it, like maybe across the shoulder. Like a kind of sash sort of thing. These are just thoughts. Trains of thoughts, you could say. Which crashed? Montparnasse derailment. You've seen the pictures. The train that's gone through the front of the station and fallen down. That one. Either, for losing my train of thought, it's just come back to me now, it's either the Montparnasse derailment and it says that, or it's this wheel embedded in, like, someone's forehead, or, like, there's a train leaving a tunnel and it's coming out of someone's head and it just says losing my train of thought. I think a good shirt would be a tube map of the cardiovascular system. Yes! That is fucking genius! Leg dig, you genius! Just someone's cardiovascular, and you have the heart. That's like the main station. Oh my god, it's genius. That is such an amazing shirt idea. There's also... There's got to be something in there. Oh, let me just clear this as well. Let me get back to the game, actually. Let me get back to the game everyone was wanting to watch me play anyway. So let me head up to... Let's head up to Aurora. Yeah, there's also a shirt that's like... I want to make a climax shirt because it's just a... Because I have the childhood... I have the humor of a child, basically. And the idea of, you know, a climax shirt would be funny as hell. Maybe some kind of design with the big four? Because you'd have... LMS was a maroon red, LNER was Garter blue, Southern was quite a pale, not pale, but like a lighter, limey green colour. And the Great Western was like a nice sort of forest green. There's got to be something you can do with those four colours. Oh, hey! I've reached the right elevation. So now I can head back to Pinecone. Wonderful. I mean, that's 3 shirt designs down. Near enough. The only thing when it comes to merch that I worry about is I want it to be quality as well. Because, like, some... Jeez, it takes a hot minute to stop, doesn't it? Oh, you want to go to Chugwater, really? We'll go here, pick up some ice, and we'll see what happens from there. Yeah, my worry is with, especially shirts. I've ordered shirts online from, you know, various, like, fan bases and whatnot. And depending where you order from can greatly, like, change the quality of the shirt and the quality of the print. And, like, some shirts, like, the print on them just vanishes after a few washes. I need to pick up fruit as well. Melts in warm climates. I need to get ice to Dust Bowl. Yeah, stuff it. Fruit. Now I had to... Do I even have time for that? Probably not. We'll give it a go. I mean, it's all heading in the same direction anyway. Yeah, it's just making sure, like, the quality of the print is good, and it's making sure that, like, you know what? I don't have time to please the passengers. It's making sure the quality of the print is good, and it's making sure that, like, it's not going to start coming off after, like, 2 or 3 washes. It's, like, a nice fabric the shirt is made out of. It's a lot of demands. And, like, like I said, I've got a couple of shirts. You tumble dry them, like, once or twice, and they're fucked. Just trying to think what I'd put on a mug as well. Because mugs aren't so bad when it comes to, like, designs and printing and whatnot. Because as long as it's not a heat-changing mug, you can dishwash it and it's fine. I guess the rainbow and the wheel shirt design could work on a mug. I would have to think of something. I want to do something with the Big Four. Like the colours of the Big Four. It's hard to think of something that would be good looking that's got 2 different shades of green, red, and blue. Oh my god, why does every single locomotive need to be around me right now? Alright, so I need to go across the bridge. That's the fastest way to Chugwar. I don't know if I can get there in time because I'm literally on the opposite side of the map. We got an hour to get there. By Jove, we'll give it a try. I'm going to be stuck behind them, so if I go down through nowhere... This is going to have to be my best bet. Why'd you run in the way? I blew the whistle. Why did you run in the way? You saw that, right? You saw that, chat. They were trying to commit insurance fraud. Do not feel bad for them. Nah, there's no way I'm getting to Dust Bowl on time. Never mind chug water. Just floor it, man. Just floor it. What's the Discord saying? No! I was checking my phone! No! Oh, damn it. No, I'm gonna go the long way to... Oh, there was a train coming that way anyway. I wouldn't have made it. What's Discord saying in stream highlights? Okay. That's a design from Railway Mania. Okay. I mean, that's a design that already exists, though, that someone else has made, so it's not exactly like I can just print that. Okay, what do we upgrade? We've got 3,000. The only thing I can upgrade now is that. Let's upgrade capacity, because why not? And did I unlock a cosmetic just? I think I did. Rover, Sweet Tooth. Bilge Rats, that's one we've already had. Hunty. Oh, I think it's this one we just unlocked. That's... Someone translate the binary code. What does that mean? Just double check. Yeah, I think this is the one we just unlocked. Someone check what the binary code means for me. Please, thank you. I think it just says beep. You know, it probably does. Because these two are the same, so it checks that they're double E. Anyway, what time are we on? Right. I'm getting hungry. It's getting late. So I think with that we can wrap up the stream. Ah. Oh. Let's cut away from the game. No stream next week. Because I'm going to assume you're tired. I think I'll probably stream next week. The week after I won't be able to because I'm going to go visit family. But I'll try and stream next week. I'll see what I can do. If there's no copyrighted material in Tea and Moonshine, would you consider reacting to it? I'll give it a shout, maybe. I'm still trying to work on... I'm still trying to work on the end of the line video, but I'm not going to lie, it's so daunting. Because I try to say nice things about movies, or I like to have an angle to come at it from. And I don't know how to get into the like the nitty gritty of the movie. Like, it's when a film is bad, you can say it's bad and you can riff on it. But when a film's boring, that's another thing entirely to make that interesting. So I'm going to try and work on that script a bit tomorrow. But I don't want to watch the movie again. That's the thing. I don't want to watch the movie again. But I gotta watch the movie again if I want to do a video on it. End of the Line is just such a boring thing. Atomic Train has a lot going on. Atomic Train does have a lot going on. But altogether, parts 1 and 2 is like 3 hours long, or like 2.5 hours long. It's a hell of a commitment. Also, I want to do a video on the taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. But when I started looking it up, there's the original. And then there's like I think it was like a straight-to-TV remake. And then there was the Tony Scott remake. There's 3 versions. There are 3 versions of the taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. And I don't know if I want to do separate versions. I don't know if I want to do separate videos. Or if I want to do one massive video. Because I feel like I'm going to want to compare them. I'm probably going to go over which is like more, less or more accurate. Like, I feel like I'm going to want to talk about all 3 at once, because it just feels kind of wrong to talk about all 3 movies separately, especially if I want to compare them properly. But I get the feeling that video is probably going to be like an hour and a half long. And I've never made a video that long before, and the idea of that terrifies me. But I think I would like to give it a go. Can I recommend watching Rails and Ties before making the making of the line? No. I'm going to commit to watching End of the Line, and then I'll commit to watching another movie. Because I have so much to say about End of the Line. It's just finding a way to bring it all up and talk about it. I'm probably going to compare it a lot to Titfield Thunderbolt, because that is the closest thing I can draw a connection to. Oh dear. Alright. I think we'll wrap it up there. Where's the Tugs music? There we go. I'll have another think. I'll have another think on the tarot cards. I'll have a bit more of a think on the merch. I'll definitely... Whoop. Didn't just wanted to pause apparently. If you're on about video length, the compilations don't count because they're a bunch of individual videos stitched together. I'm talking about going out of my way to make a video start to finish that is that length in total. And I have a feeling it's going to be very difficult. Thanks for tuning in, thanks for the donations, thanks for everything, folks. See you around.